Hello ladies and gentlemen, Riley playing Wookie Cookie here again with another video, and this is my review of Halo the Master Chief Collection, available exclusively for the Xbox One.
Halo the Master Chief Collection includes Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 4. Each game has been improved and now runs at 60 frames per second in HD 1080p. It should be noted that this collection is a complete Halo playground. All the levels are unlocked from the start. All the skulls are unlocked from the start, however you can find them and get the achievements, and all the armor is there for you. However, you can't combine them, like have recon with scout armor, stuff like that. All the sets are with their own pieces. The first game included in Halo the Master Chief Collection is Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Originally released in 2001 by Bungie, Halo Combat Evolved was remade in 2011 by 343 Industries as Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. In Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, you can switch from classic mode to remastered mode, which improves graphics and music. In addition, skulls and terminals were added to the game, and however, the Master Chief Collection, that switch can be done instantaneously. Stop the Covenant before they activate the Halo Ring and destroy the galaxy. Next up, Halo 2 Anniversary.
I must find it.
We shall cut into the heart of this infestation, retrieve the icon, and burn any flood that stand in our way.
Originally released in 2004 by Bungie, Halo 2 remains the #1 best-selling original Xbox game of all time. And it's not hard to see why. In this game, not only must you defend Earth from the Covenant, but you must stop another Halo ring from firing and destroying part of the galaxy. In this game, you can switch from classic graphics to remastered graphics, which also affects the sound, music, and cutscene graphics. Terminals have been added and skulls can be picked before the missions even start. Like I said, switching from classic mode to remastered mode in Halo 2 Anniversary not only improves the sounds of the game, the music of the game, and the in-game graphics, but it also affects the cutscene graphics. All of the already amazing cutscenes in Halo 2 have been remade by Blur Studios.
Grid Kilo 2-3 is hot. Recommend mission abort.
Roger, Recon. It's your call, Sarge.
We're going in.
Next up, Halo 3.
Headstones pushed aside. Corpses shift and offer room. A fate you must abide. We trade one villain for another.
Originally released in 2007 by Bungie, Halo 3 hasn't been remastered in the same way that Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary or Halo 2 Anniversary have been remade. However, it has been improved in the fact that Halo 3 now has been given the 60 frames per second and defense. Now, some people believe that this game isn't as awesome as Halo Combat Evolved or Halo 2, but it is definitely worthy of being the conclusion of the original Halo trilogy. In this game, you must fire one of the Halo rings and destroy the Ark, which can activate all the Halo rings and destroy the galaxy. Halo 4.
Put me into the console.
This is UNSC Master Chief to base. Do you read?
Originally released in 2012 by 343 Industries, Halo 4 remains a very controversial Halo game amongst its fanbase, seeing as how it's an amazing game, but it's not as legendary as, say, Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, or Halo 3. And while the game, like I just said, is amazing, it's not necessarily quote-unquote worthy of being amongst the other games. Although Master Chief's in it, so it must be included in this collection. While we're on the topic of Halo 4, it should be mentioned that as of the recording of this review, Spartan Ops mode for Halo 4 has been brought back in the Master Chief Collection. Spartan Ops mode is a season-based, episode-based, objective-based mission series where you can play in both solo mode and co-op mode. Halo Combat Evolved's multiplayer is an absolute classic, that's no debate. But here, in the Master Chief Collection, the actual version used is not the original Xbox version of the multiplayer, but the PC version, which means that not only do you have access to the Rocket Warthog, the Furod cannon that the Grunts use, and the Flamethrower, but you also have access to the PC exclusive maps. Halo 2 without doubt is one of the most revolutionary multiplayer games of all time. This game was made for Xbox Live, and Xbox Live was made for this game. It's just one of the most influential multiplayer shooters out there. In addition to the already classic Halo 2 maps that were on the Xbox, you also have access to all the DLC maps and the PC exclusive maps in this version. While I will be showing more Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer gameplay later, I'd like to take the time to show the difference between the original multiplayer and the new multiplayer. The infected energy sword has been included, the suppressed submachine gun has been brought back from Halo 3 ODST, and not only that, but the survivor shotgun and the survival pistol have been added. The gun goose has also been introduced to the game, which is basically just a mongoose with dual machine guns, and the civilian warthog, which was advertised in the first Halo 2, has finally been brought back. So yes, there is now a golden warthog. Also, the Hornet has been included in Bloodline. Halo 3 multiplayer, whether you're playing ranked matches or custom games, is just as fun as Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer or Halo 2 multiplayer. In this package, not only do you have all the standard maps, but you have all of the DLC maps included as well. Halo 4's multiplayer slightly goes away from the rest of the series' arena-based multiplayer and focuses more on using classes. Despite this, is infamous, but it's still fun. Another fun mode in the Halo series is Forge mode. In this mode, you can go into multiplayer maps in Halo 3, Halo Reach, however that's not in the Master Chief Collection, Halo 4, or Halo 2 Anniversary, and modify them. In this mode, you can go into a monitor mode and click through the menu and add vehicles, weapons, or barriers, or other objects, and add them to the map. You could slightly modify the maps or make entirely new battlefields. If you want, you could build stuff, or just whatever. Also added in Halo 3, you can also go into Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary and use theater mode, which allows you to go into players' perspectives and make videos from all sorts of cinematic angles. Now that I've gone over each individual game's campaign and multiplayer mode, it's time to look at Halo the Master Chief Collection as a whole package. The game delivers tons of content, which includes 4 full games, all in 1080p, 60 frames per second, with all the DLC and PC exclusive maps. Now, you guys may have heard this before, but Halo the Master Chief Collection's multiplayer has been labeled as simply broken. While I can see where some people are getting at, I personally find matches quite quickly, and the connection is fine most of the time. Some of the problems that I've come across include matches not loading, resulting in the lobby being shut down, matches starting but every player starts in their own map alone, and of course a few connection-based issues, and a bit of lag, which when there is lag, there's a lot. Halo 2 Anniversary's multiplayer feels similar to the original Halo 2, but also feels different. And one thing that I noticed a lot is that the normal submachine gun fires slightly slower than the original, and I swear it does less damage. Also, if you're getting this game solely to play Halo 2 Anniversary, I must warn you that there is barely a handful of maps available. Despite this, Halo 2 Anniversary is amazing, and the maps that have been remade looks absolutely fantastic. So now that I've given mini reviews for Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 4, I think we're almost done taking a look at Halo the Master Chief Collection. Overall, this is an amazing collection. As a huge fan of Halo, being able to switch between all 4 main games is amazing. And like I already stated, the visuals are just gorgeous. Playing through all 4 campaigns again in 4 days was both an amazing experience as well as something that wasn't very good for my health. Overall, in the end, I highly recommend picking up this game. Ever since it was originally released in November 2014, the Master Chief Collection has received dozens of updates, and the multiplayer runs beautifully now.
Halo the Master Chief Collection, available for the Xbox One, is a must-buy. This has been Riley the Flame Wookie Cookie. I'll catch you guys next time.